Murder, manipulation, and a perfectly plotted crime. Dial M for Murder isn't just a thriller, it's a masterclass in suspense. Charleston Stage is bringing it to the stage, and here to share more is Henry Clay Middleton, director of Dial M for Murder. Glad to have you with us.
Good to be with you.
Who doesn't love a good psychological thriller? For anyone who's not familiar with this classic, this timeless classic, first, tell us about the plot and where it originated.
Yes. Well, it started as a movie. Alfred Hitchcock directed it. Yeah. It's a story about a man that plots to murder his wife. But things just don't turn out the way he expected it to. And that's about all I want to say about that. Yeah.
I know, I want more.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about something that's been adapted for the stage, obviously you're working with a very different landscape. So as a director of stage, how does that change the way the story is told, how it's acted, how the audience receives it?
Well, first we build a world visually that incorporates suspense. You know, we have a set, sound, costumes, all those things kind of draw you in. In terms of the acting, it's very intense, really tight. We have a great group of people that are putting this together, and that's how we do it.
Yeah. And we're looking at something that took place. This was set back in the 60s, 50s?
The 50s.
The 50s, right?
Yeah.
So are you keeping that flavor, that time era in mind with the stage play, or is this modern day?
No. We want to keep that same noir kind of feeling, you know, that intrigue.
Right.
You can say it's like black and white in color.
Yeah.
So we want to do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. And to do the stage play with something that is, you know, a psychological thriller that has so many different facets to it, what are you hoping to get out of your actors, you know, when relating to one another? And as a director, you know, I mean, you have a very important role that you play in the whole production. So maybe you could walk the audience a little bit through what that looks like.
Yeah, well, what's important in a thriller, well, to me, is the little things, the nuances, those kind of things. That really builds as much suspense as the big moments. And so the actors concentrated on that as they related to each other. The nuances of a look, a phrase, a movement, you know, these pauses of emphasis, those kind of things just kind of build that tension and make it a thriller.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you directed many plays prior to this?
Yes, I directed, last year I did Pearly Victorious and Black Pearl Sings. I've directed.
That was a great one. I love Black Pearl Sings.
And I've done Porgy and Bess and A Raisin in the Sun. So I've been doing it for, about 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've done about 7 or 8 different plays as a director.
But you're also an actor.
I'm an actor at heart. Yeah, that's my air, you know, being on stage. But it also gives me a better understanding of working with actors as a director. You know, I kind of feel where they're coming from. And so I like the combination of doing both.
How do you prepare for a role like a character in Dial M for Murder? You know, if you're the protagonist, if you are the one playing the potential victim, what kind of headspace do you need to be in order to project all of that?
Well, you gotta understand what the script is about. You know, you put yourself in the shoes of these people. The themes of the show, betrayal, lies, secrets, blackmail. All of those things I think everybody's experienced in their life. And I think that you put yourself in a headspace of thinking about those things and it helps you prepare.
Sounds exhausting.
It is.
But fun. Exhausting.
Yeah, but the actors handle it very well.
Yeah, and then knowing when to shut it all off.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, you're going to be able to see this awesome thriller. It's just a fantastic story. Dial M for Murder, October 15th through November 2nd. This is at Dock Street Theater. You can find tickets on their website, Charleston Stage. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us. It sounds like a fantastic production.
Yes,
as so many of the ones, all of the ones that you do at Charleston Stage are.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a treat for the rest of the audience.
Great group of people to work with.
Absolutely. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back after this.